Here we are with the strawberry. We're going to finish it off super quick. So just like before, I'm not done this leaf layer. I'm happy with the strawberry layer. I'm going to turn that one off. Not totally happy with this leaf layer. This is just like last time where I move some anchor points around until they're touching the outside of the leaf, blah, blah, blah. I make some curvy. You guys remember all that from last time? Do you guys have any questions about that from last time? No? That's good. Okay, so I'm clicking them. I'm clicking them. Some of my leaf parts are sharp, like the tip here, and like this point here, so I don't make them curvy. Just the ones that I think need to be curvy. But let's say I get into a zone and I'm like, you know what? I think I have too many anchor points in here. Who was thinking that? Was anyone thinking too many anchor points per row? Emily was. Antonia was. So I click the one I don't want anymore. Check this out. The same way I can add an anchor point, I can delete one that I don't need. For some of you, I know you've been adding anchor points and then you got like some down here and then like 10,000 somewhere else and you're like, oh my gosh, it's overwhelming, right? So I click on the anchor point I don't want. I go to Object, Path, like before. Instead of saying add an anchor point, I remove an anchor point. It only removes the one you selected, okay? Ah, that's better. Okay, and then I can just move around the remaining ones, and I'm pretty happy with that. Does that make sense? Yes. Okay, so I'm not going to spend the time to make this look perfect here, because what I want to get into is sort of the next part. If I was doing this, you know, if I wanted to look this to look awesome, if I was doing it for a graphic design client, where they paid me to do this, I'm going to spend a little more time on this, making it look as perfect as I can. But you know what? I'm just showing you some stuff. So I'm going to stop there, otherwise this video will get boring. Okay, I'm happy with that. Now I'm going to do one last part. I'm going to do this part of the leaf and the stem and this part of the leaf, but not this tip. I'm going to do that as its own separate one. Can anyone guess why? That's a good guess. And it is. You're not wrong. That's not why. Good guess though. So I'm gonna glue together this leaf, this stem, and this leaf. But I'm not gonna glue together this part. Yep. Sorry? Yeah, because it has 3D. And you know what? Because it's in front of this leaf. I can say that this is behind this leaf, and this is behind this leaf, and this is behind this leaf, but this, because it's a 3D thing in real life, is in front of it. So that'll be its own thing. All right, so here we go. I'm going to shut that layer off. See how I do that with these eyeball things over here in my layers section? So I turn my layers on with these series of diamonds, and I turn off the things I've done with for now with the eyeball, okay? I can even name these, okay? So instead of path, I could call this red. I could call this leaf 1. And then now I'm going to draw another one. I'll turn those off and draw my last part here. I'm going to call this one, surprisingly, leaf 2. Okay, I'm not that good at naming stuff, but you know what? It helps because later on, when you get into complex graphic design, you're going to be saying, oh my gosh, where's that thing? What's it called? Okay, so, and then I ask myself the question again, does this look like that leaf? The answer is, heck no. So we add more anchor points. Object, path, add anchor points. Oh, well, what did I do? Object, path, add anchor points. Here's another problem I saw last time. Do you want me to show it to you? Yeah, you do. Wow, yeah. Thanks for the overwhelming, resounding joy. So here's another thing that happens. Oh, I need some more anchor points. So then you're clicking over here, and then you go object. See what I did there? Object, path. What? Oh my gosh. It's not there. Oh my gosh. You got to click your shape first. So here I am. I click my shape, then I do it. Object, path, add anchor points, and we're good. All you need to do before you do it is click the shape. I saw that error like 5 times last time. Okay? No big deal. You guys are learning how to use it. Here's another problem I saw last time. Okay? You guys ready? I'm having a good time. I'm drawing, and oh my God! Where did it go? And then you're looking around, you're scrolling like a crazy person. I'm scrolling up, I'm scrolling left, I'm scrolling right. It's gone. My work is ruined forever. The quick way to get that back, it's all I've done is I've kind of scrolled it off the screen by accident. Right down here, it shows you the zoom percentage I can click that and I can just choose fit on screen. In addition to zooming it so it fits on the screen, it brings it back into the middle. Watch. Whew. Okay? The day is saved. All right. So I'm just going to really, really quickly do a rough, ugly job here, just so I can get on with teaching you the next step. Okay? Like I said, I was doing this for a graphic design job. I would take a little more time, but I'm not, and you'll get bored. Object path anchor points. Oops. Here we go. All right. Boom. Boom. Okay, we're getting there, right? This is looking better. Is it looking perfect? No. Can I make it look perfect? Yes, absolutely. Should you try your best to make it look awesome? Of course. Do you want to watch me do this all day? Absolutely not. It's boring. It's only fun when you're doing it yourself. Okay. So let's say that's good enough. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I've got, I'll call that leaf 2, or maybe I'll call it stem. So I got my stem, I got my leaf 1, I got red, I got these layers here. I'm going to turn off that fruit. Hey, does that kind of look like a strawberry? Yeah. It kind of does, eh? We're getting there. I'm going to click on my red layer, I'm going to click it with my arrow, and then I'm going to click my black arrow. So I've got my selection tool, I've got my direct selection tool. The direct selection tool lets you choose anchor points. The selection tool lets you choose the whole shape. So I'm going to click on the shape with my selection tool. Now I'm going to color the inside. I'm going to make it red. I'm going to click on leaf 1 over here and click it over here. I don't know, I don't think I have to click it in both places, but I'm going to, just for now. I'm going to click there. I'm going to make it green.
Do we have to color it?
Yes, you are going to color it. Because I'm teaching you new things, whoever asked. Okay? Yes, you will color it. Then I'm going to click on stem over here, and then I'm going to color that a slightly darker green, because I remember it being slightly darker than the green on the other one. But it doesn't look right. I just taught you something about layers. What do I need to do here? What do I need to do to make it look right? Antonio knows, everyone else probably should know.
Is it like a color wheel?
No. Oh, it's not the colors. Yeah, the colors don't look great. I'll admit to that. I'm just choosing them quickly. Yep.
Switch around the layers.
I got to switch around the layers, right? So this one should be behind the other one, so I just literally drag it below it. I literally do this. Plunk. Hey! That looks like a lot better, okay? Now, I might be the graphic designer that doesn't like outlines, and so I could get rid of my outlines. I might be a graphic designer that likes a shaded shape. I can go up here and I can do like this. I can say black and white. Well, not black and white, but I want to double click. And how do I do that? How do I do gradient colors on this crazy thing? I don't know. I'll figure it out and tell you. I'm not going to make you watch me. That's boring. Okay? But you can make those changes here. So maybe I don't want this to have an outline. Or maybe I want it to have an outline that's just a different shade of green. You guys can play around. Maybe I want this to have a different shade of red for a color. I can bring up my color options, gradient. Oh, gradient swatches. Look at that. I discovered it. Check it out. Well, there's only a couple of them. That's boring. All swatches. Hooray. Anyway, I can also double click down here. See this? There's my fill. If I double click there, there's the color wheel kind of stuff we were talking about, right? Okay, I changed that color red, but maybe I want to change the outline. Okay, I'm going to stop my video there.